guys? Main Speedcubes over here. I realized after making my last video, you guys don't know what my mains are. So this video is just going to be me going through my mains, giving a price, and just giving my full opinions on each one. Starting with 2x2, my main is the YJ-MGC 2x2. I bought it from the Cubicle for $11.99. At $11.99, it faces a lot of competition from other cheap 2x2s, but this one's just really nice. Magnets are not super strong, they're more of a moderate strength, but this cube is great. It's fast, it's easy to control, if you know you can turn correctly. My main 3x3 is the Moyu WRM from 2021. I have the maglev, as you can see by the purple internals. I have this set up in a way that makes it quite fast. It's not as fast as like J-Perm's setup or whoever else, but it is relatively fast. And using this new setup, I've been able to learn the G-Perms that have been in the back of my brain for about 3 months now. And I'm really glad that I was finally able to learn those. My main 4x4 is the Moyu ASU WRM. This is $43 at thecubicle.com. So at $43, it is the most expensive 4x4 on there, aside from the 460, but we don't talk about the 460. Being a little bit smaller, it feels really nice in your hands. It feels like it is just kind of meshed together. Even when you're on looser tensions, it feels like it's just pulling itself together, and it's overall a really nice puzzle. I enjoy solving on this a lot. Now we move on to 5x5. Now, if you saw my previous video, you know that this is not your typical MGC 5x5. This is the first introduction to my Nebraska Speed Solver Customs series. This YJ MGC 5x5 has the magnetic core and maglev in it. It is gonna sell for about $42. I'm not quite too sure, but check this out. If I just it's got some auto alignment to it. And what's nice is because it's 5x5, not a lot of people are gonna expect this kind of tech, but it has a couple of issues. Like sometimes you'll miss some slice turns. Overall, it's a good puzzle. I mean, if you have an MGC 5x5 and you want to know how you can make yours like mine, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely get you started. Now we move on to 6x6. My main speed cube is the Moyu ASU WRM. I picked this one up for about $43. It is really good. It's lightweight. I actually think that it is lighter than my 5x5, which is kind of insane until you realize that the 5x5 is also maglev. But it is quite fast. I think I actually set mine up to be a little slower because I couldn't handle the speed. I also stacked 4x2 magnets in these inner edge pieces because these magnets in between these edges are actually weaker than the magnets in these outer edges. So I put in some extra 4x2 magnets to make sure that during 3x3 stage I'm not picking up the second layer during turns. But it's still really fast. As long as you can control it, I mean, it's a good cube. By all means, buy the ASU, don't buy the MGC. I actually had a lot of issues with mine when I bought mine. And once I got it set up, it was alright for a while, and then it broke in the stupidest way. So I went out and bought this one. It's definitely better. So just skip the MGC completely. If you want to get into 6x6, buy this cube. Finally, we are on 7x7. I have the YJ MGC 7x7. I want to get the ASU eventually. For now, I'm going to stick with the MGC. I feel like it's great. This is about $36 at the Cubicle, while the ASU is $50. But the MGC is still a good cube. I mean, as long as you have it set up correctly, it's not going to give you any troubles. But one thing I do have to note about it is it does pop somewhat easily. I don't know if that's the tensions I'm on or if that's the cube itself. I've noticed that the Aoshi rarely pops, and I think I've heard that with the Aofu as well. And I've also noticed just MGC cubes in general are really prone to popping, so get it at your own risk. I do like the MGC though. It does feel really nice. It's quite stable, and I think anybody would enjoy it. Here you have it, my main N-by-N puzzles from 2023. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just something kind of short because I completely forgot to make one of these. And I hope that in the next video something will either look better or sound better. But until then, see you guys later.